Welcome to Poets at War, a podcast documenting the brood of writers, where art, theology, philosophy, and fun beckon your ears. And now, your host and general, Joshua David Ling.
What up, all you crazy broodlings? This one is from February 19th, 2026, in the year of our Lord. Mostly myself, Jesse, and Carey, a little bit of Dante, especially at the beginning. We talked about a bunch of crazy stuff, just, hanging out. Let's go!
God of song, said the warrior bard, though all the world betray thee, one sword at least thy right shall guard, one faithful heart shall praise thee.
You are now entering the war zone.
Well, the time loop continues, except for the occasional blips of real space.
The time loop continues? Are you in Groundhog Day?
Except for the occasional blips of real space, yes. Remember last night I said life feels like a time loop, except for whenever I get on calls with people like this?
Yes, I do remember that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, what...
Go
ahead.
I was just listening to a snippet of an audiobook where a wizard-like character did things that pretty much no one has ever seen before.
Mm-hmm.
And it made me think of like the soft magic archetype of a wizard type of older man with a staff who seems frail and fragile and has other people do things for him because he can't do it himself. Mm-hmm. But then whenever he's too slow and the ship takes off without him, suddenly he's flying through the air, glowing like a green beacon. Like, what the heck?
Yep. This is the Yoda archetype, right? Where he's all like
pretty much
waddling into the fight, and then he's just all over the place, and then he picks up his cane and just falls away. The Cinder Spires by Jim Butcher is really interesting. Like, imagine Treasure Planet. Have I described it to you before? I forget. I think I have. Maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay. Imagine Treasure Planet crossed with a slightly post-apocalyptic Earth fantasy.
Okay.
Like, it's a weird concept. But anyways, the point being, flying ships in a roughly 1700s technology era, but but technology is based on magic crystals.
Cool.
Well, they have these people called etherealists, which are essentially the magic users, and each one has a unique quirk that makes them atypical. And the one that you see the most is a girl named Folly, and her quirk is she's incapable of directly speaking to anyone. She only talks to a little bag of crystals that she carries on a piece of string around her neck.
Mm-hmm.
So if someone says, "Oh, hey, Folly, how are you doing?" And she looks at her little bag of crystals and says, "Please tell Sir, Madame, that I'm actually doing very well." Like, she can't directly talk to someone, but she can respond and communicate that way.
This makes me immediately think, there goes the crackhead that I see this each morning.
Kind of. Yeah.
Talking to her rocks, right?
One of the right, exactly. But she does so in a very prim and proper way. She just can't look someone in the eyes and speak to them.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, and then another character is extremely particular about etiquette. Okay. So if you don't say yes, please, and thank you, and ma'am, and bow whenever you greet someone, and say excuse me when you leave, things like that. If you don't do that, she's going to kill you. Period. If you do not use proper etiquette, she will kill you. If you do use proper etiquette, She is bound by her own etiquette not to hurt you, even if you are her enemy.
Hmm. Well then,
I find that a really interesting character concept, but yeah. I was just thinking of the wizard guy who. You don't think you think I have a spell to wash dishes for me?
mm-hmm.
When in fact he does. He just likes having other people do it for him.
Of course. What was you had not parted an old man with his walking stick?
Precisely. Gandalf defined a genre.
Oh yeah, Gandalf is the cranky old man.
Mm-hmm.
I like Disney's take on Merlin in this Sword in the Stone. He's pretty amazing too.
He's the petty little, like, he's basically a child in the body of an old man.
Yeah, he's like, I am a horrible, grouchy old man.
and then he turns himself and Arthur into squirrels, and they go frolic in a tree.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Exactly.
Because that makes they did whimsy.
There's
what is life without whimsy?
I still, all the time when I mishear someone, will occasionally throw in "hoo what" from Archimedes the owl. Oh boy, Archimedes was hilarious in that one. Yep. Such a great name for an owl too, Archimedes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, really, any Greek philosopher name would work great for an owl.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
oh man. So yeah, you've been enjoying that. Jim Busher, you said, yeah.
He's a great author. He started out rough, but every author has to figure out his rhythm before he can actually get good.
Right. Yep. Absolutely. Oh.
Like, I mean, I think I remember Sanderson saying that his like 12th book was the actual like first one published, or something like that.
I think that was right.
And then he went, or maybe 8th or 7th or something. He wrote a lot of books before he actually got one published.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been getting my stuff back together to have all my writing in one place and be able to just whip out my phone and write when I'm kind of in between stuff. And that's been a big project lately. Trying to get that back together, because between all my stories, I have like 500 to 600 poems that I've written, that are all specifically like serial related poems. So I just need to knuckle down and get them done. And so, yeah, it's been crazy. I've been, today was editing a whole bunch of stuff and finally getting it out the door for the most part. I have a conference that I'm helping with all the social media and stuff for my church, and I'm giving 2 talks at on the 14th of March, and then Jane is coming the 31st of March, barring any complications, and we should be getting our tax return by the end of February, with which to purchase a van, and the van is going to be Hazel and I's boat, so to speak, to Oklahoma sometime in the summer. So that's the plan at the moment.
That's
so
right.
Do what?
Were you planning to move or visit? I forget.
Visit. We're planning on moving still eventually. Yeah, we're still planning on moving eventually, but like this is a a scouting trip / hangout time with Alex, and getting Hazel to meet them because she's never met them in person. So and getting her to have a little mini vacation while after Mama's all she's good with Jane and she's good and she'll be good with Peter, and so it'll just be a daddy-daughter trip kind of a thing. So that's the idea.
I've actually been bouncing around an idea of going visit over there myself at some point.
Yep.
Because I saw Jesse had the house guest role in the castle, and I was like, I'm jealous. I want that.
Right.
So.
Oh man. Yes. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah.
When it comes about. But yeah.
I haven't been on a proper vacation of any particular sort since FLF.
Yep.
And that was 4 months ago.
Yep, something like that. Yep.
So, and I'm just trying to figure out exactly how, what's a good rate at which to take a vacation, because it's just most of the time I'm like, I don't need a vacation. I have weekends for that.
Right.
But then some weeks go by and I'm just like, I need to get away from this.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. Especially because y'all still in a small area for the most part, right? Like decently small.
No, Lafayette's actually Lafayette's not a small town.
You're in Lafayette. Okay,
yes.
That's right. I'm thinking of Opelousas specifically, but yeah.
Yeah, Opelousas isn't small either. It's just undergrown, shall we say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Augusta is very, very just completely middle of the road. It's third or fourth population wise currently for Georgia. It's been number 2 at various points. It's a very much a pirate culture of you come, you make your money, you leave. Mostly because of the Masters, the Masters golf tournament is held here all the time.
I confess I don't really pay much attention to sports.
Yeah, I don't either, other than the Braves and wrestling. I don't say baseball, I say the Braves. Because I was raised in Atlanta in the 90s, so of course I'm a Braves fan.
Genuinely, I don't follow sports so much, or I follow sports so little, I genuinely thought you were talking about football. So,
no. Masters golf tournament is in
Braves.
Is Augusta. The Braves okay. You thought Braves were football. No, yeah. Braves are baseball. The Atlanta Braves, yeah. They were
Falcons is football.
Yeah, Falcons is football, yeah. So the Braves in the 90s were the first big championship kind of winning team since the 1950s in when they were in Milwaukee, the Milwaukee Braves. So it's been a really long time since they were really any good. Also, the Braves, believe it or not, are the oldest continuous professional sports franchise in all of sports. They go back to the Cincinnati Red Stockings, which were the first professional baseball team in the 1870s. Yeah. So they were Cincinnati Red Stockings, and then that team kind of basically lost all their funding, and all the star players created the Boston Red Stockings. And then the Boston Red Stockings became basically they went through a weird period with one of the world wars or something like that, and they had a hard time getting fans in, so they kept changing the name of the team. They were the Boston Bees, the Boston Bean Eaters, the Boston this, the Boston that, and eventually they settled on the Boston Braves. And then later on they moved to Milwaukee, and they were the Milwaukee Braves, and then they eventually moved to Atlanta. So they are the oldest sports franchise.
But yeah. I thought there was going to be a joke in there somewhere about because of wars there was a material shortage, so they reduced the stockings to a sock.
There you
and
go.
they became the Red Sox.
There you go. Nah, but the Red Sox were actually, it's funny. The Red Sox were a promotional stunt. Basically, like, there was one major league at that point, the National League, the National Baseball League, and then some rich businessman in Boston decided that he was going to start his own league, and his star team that he started with was the Boston Red Sox, to confuse people who were trying to go see the Boston Red Stockings.
There's got to be a legal suit in there somewhere.
Oh, they had lawsuits and stuff, but yeah, it was eventually I think that was one of the reasons why I think they were losing, and they were like, fine, we just do our own name anyway, and that's why they started doing all the different names, along with the war stuff and whatever else, trying to get people to come to the games. Because the other guy was like a big business tycoon starting his own league, and the National League were the old fogies, so they were like, let's just change our name, come up with something cooler. So oh my goodness. Also, baseball has I don't know if you knew, I've read a lot of them before, because it goes back so far. The names and nicknames of professional baseball players throughout the years are absolutely hilarious.
Oh yes, I saw that name.
You saw one of the ones that I posted. Yeah. One of my very, very favorites that I like to bring up is Pebbly Joe Glasscock. Oh my goodness.
Like, is that his legal name, or is that just something that they called him?
His name was Joe Glasscock, but like he went by Pebbly Joe Glasscock, as if Joe Glasscock wasn't enough.
Pebbly.
Mm-hmm.
Pebbly.
Yeah, Pebbly.
Why? I mean, to be fair, I mean, back in, what was it, like the 50s and 60s?
No,
certain terms have wildly different meaning.
Well, this was way back. This was, let me see here. Pebbly Joe Glasscock. He was, apparently, it was, that's really confusing. So he was actually Pebbly Jack. I was wrong. Not Pebbly Joe, Pebbly Jack. And his real name was John Wesley Glasscock. And he was born in, July 22nd, 1857, and died February 24th, 1947. So yeah, he was old-timey and had the big mustache and everything.
Have you seen? You I have to find it and send it to you. But there was a comedian who was making a joke about the day that white men lost sports, and they lost that.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. And that's exactly how that happens. And, well, I guess we talk like this now.
Yeah. I think I remember seeing that somewhere. I don't remember it exactly, but yeah. Have you ever seen...
It's basically like just, yeah.
Had you ever seen the Key and Peele college football skits?
Possibly, probably. I went on a Key and Peele binge once. Okay. But there's a meme that there's always another Key and Peele skit that you haven't seen. So yeah.
They did 3 of them in this thing, but basically, like, you know how like in a football game, when they're doing like the lineup for everybody on TV, they have like a picture of the person saying their name and what university they went to or whatever. And so like they'll be like Joshua Ling, University of Georgia or whatever, right? Like, and it's just, they say it all intense or whatever. They had this, but they did like a whole team of like Duke Marriott Latrariox. You know, just like the most insane names.
Bizarre names.
Depez Poopsie.
There's this one husband and wife couple that has a series of videos where they do exactly that. but it's where the husband creates a slideshow of names, some of which are fake, some of which are real, and he makes his wife guess which ones are real and fake.
Yeah.
And some of them are like John Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to be real, right?
Right.
Nope,
right.
that's fake. But over here, you've got 47 apostrophes and less letters.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
oh, another great one. Cannonball.
the creativity of human.
Sorry, go ahead. The creativity of human.
The creativity of humans. When you've got 7 billion of them, you're eventually going to hit something weird.
So let me see what his real name was, just so I can. All right. So we've got a dude by the name of Liddell Titcomb, and Titcomb, and he went by Cannonball Titcomb.
Okay.
Another 1800s.
That is a combination of words.
Right?
That is a combination of words.
Oh my goodness. So ridiculous.
I genuinely wonder what happened to these names. Like, did they just not have children, or were they hitting or did they legally change their name or something?
Well, I know one guy, let me find this. This guy had a really he had a really funny story because of what happened with his dad to get the last name in the first place. So his he was born, the baseball player was born John Oscar Dixus. So it was spelled Dickus. Okay. So they're like Eastern European. Well, apparently his dad was like a factory worker and just never corrected his boss, who always thought his last name was Dickshot.
Okay.
So this guy also brought on the nickname Ugly because he always joked that he was the ugliest man in baseball, and he named himself that, like, as like, I guess, some kind of publicity thing. He's not particularly ugly. He's kind of average. So he went by Ugly Johnny Dickshot.
What year was this?
He was born 1910. He died in 1997. So this was, let me see when he started play. He played in the 30s.
Okay.
But I love the story that his dad just never corrected the guy. And so his son went into baseball with the name Dickshot.
Back in I think it was like the 50s. There's this one panel of a Marvel comic book. I think it's Iron Man talking to Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, now this is the lingo of back then, okay? So it means something completely different, and I'll give you the explanation afterwards, unless you already know. But Iron Man says to Captain America, "Let me give you some solid dick."
Yep.
And in the lingo of that era, it means, "Let me talk with you for a minute."
Right. Mm-hmm.
And I think it might. My guess is that it's short for diction, like
maybe
articulation.
Yeah, probably. That's a good guess.
But it's just like, and then you read that panel in a modern day context, and you're just like, huh?
Oh,
I mean, I know they produced comic books in full color, but I didn't know they used that many colors in that order.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh my goodness. It's so ridiculous. Two of the most recent ones that I mean, baseball still has ridiculous names. The two that come up the most for me are a guy whose nickname was Coco. His last name was Crisp, so he went by Coco Crisp. And then the other one was and I've heard so many people joke that he sounds like a Star Wars character. But his name is Lars Nootbaar.
I mean, kinda. Lars is actually the last name of Owen and Baru, right?
Yes.
So,
and then Nootbaar is Nootbar. Lars Nootbaar.
Nootbaar. Newt.
The Braves had a bench or a third base coach for a little while. He also played for us at certain points years ago, but his name is I think Mark, and then his last name, he's Hawaiian, so he's got Tuisiasa Sopa.
Tuisiasa Sopa?
Yep, Tuisiasa Sopa. So we call him. That's fun, right?
Hawaiian isn't the Hawaiian or the Polynesian language?
Mm-hmm.
Or I think it's just Hawaiian. I think it's just Hawaiian. It leaves out several consonants that are in English, so so the words get longer because they need more letters to communicate the same meaning.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. There's some funny stuff with that, but
linguistics is a fun concept.
What up, Carey?
What's poppin', homies? How art thou today?
We're talking about languages and weird, funny names.
Weird, funny baseball names like Pebbly Jack Glasscock and Johnny Dickshot. Real names, real people. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They used to play baseball back in the 30s and the 1800s. Yeah.
It sounds like it's from Key and Peele.
Yeah, the Key and Peele, the one that I showed you. Yeah.
It reminds me exactly of that. Like white boy names.
Comedy would not exist without reality.
Yep.
Yeah, literally.
Yep.
Oh, Jesse's here, by the way. I was about to say, don't say how long I can just sit here. We're eating homemade pancakes from my wife. I think these are homemade. Did she use a box?
Did she make them in your home?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's still homemade, but
there's a joke from a cartoon that I used to watch where some shifty businessman goes, I ship them from a third world country called Homamade so that I can print made or from homemade on the label.
Hey bro, you didn't even get a fork. Bro, it's a taco. You need your salsa for that though. Yeah.
Dude, I don't even taco night.
Yeah, wait, it was taco night tonight, actually. What you need a fork for, bro? To eat my freaking pancake, bro. Look at this. No, we just installed a window unit at my house.
Mm-hmm. Is it hot down by you guys too?
Yeah.
The camera on me?
It's
more
Dante.
More humid and neutral.
Joshua.
I'm gonna eat. I don't know if you pronounce it.
Oh, bro. This is so good.
Thanks for getting it.
I'm sorry, baby. We didn't know you were coming. Yeah.
Oh, man. So what's been up, gentlemen?
Fighting with this stupid AC. He's trying his best.
Casey's
I think my compressor's out.
Casey's getting the late stage.
Hey, I have an idea for you. Is the AC giving you the cold shoulder?
No. That's the hot shoulder. The house was 80 degrees when I walked in and I got home from work.
Better than 105.
Well, yeah. But that was oddly specific. I could run the heater and it would still be just as warm in here.
So it's just completely ineffective.
Yeah, the compressor's out.
Oh, man, that's no fun.
It's an R22 unit. It's old refrigerant.
Well, does a repressor count at all?
Do what?
Because we're all men, right? So repression is almost as good as compression, right?
Help, help, we're being repressed.
Oh gosh. Bro, you ain't getting another one? You mean to eat them all? Dude, there's 2 more left. You think she's gonna eat 2? No. I'm thinking you probably could save it for the morning before you go to work.
I'll eat them.
What are you saying, Dante?
I'll eat them.
Nah, because every time I invite you over, you don't come.
It's true. It's true.
See, you just keep getting it at the wrong time. That's the problem.
Is that what it is, huh?
With short notice.
The wrong time whenever he asks you. I move like almost 30 minutes closer to you, and you still can't come.
Invite me like at least. Invite me like 3 days in advance. Give me like 3 days notice, and I'm more likely to show up.
Nah, bro. See, professional rage baiter. Oh my gosh, you're rage baiting yourself with your bad hand-eye coordination. Nah, put so much syrup on it, it was just sliding. Yeah, that's what it was. I have good hand-eye coordination. I don't believe that. You need a napkin? I meant for the table, dingus. I try to tell people I'm a dingus on purpose to make people laugh, but they don't believe me, so I'm like, oh, and then, I'll just be a dingus and just not say that I do it to make people laugh. And then it's funnier that way.
Oh, man. So...
Like screaming at that. Your mamas. Come here, puppy. No, you didn't. You barked at that dog. Jesse thinks that I barked at a black man. No. It's not think. He did bark at a black man. We were getting some chicken at Mama's, and there was a dog in the parking lot, and he leaned over to bark at it, but instead of the dog, it was just a black guy who was walking there. And so he just goes, arf, arf, at the top of his lungs. And then a black man walked right by. No. He was in view when you did it. I was not looking at the black man. I was looking at the dog. Well, he looked at you.
Oh, yeah. Ridiculous.
That was really fun. Go. You didn't get another one? I might, dude. You get another one. I might, bro. Leftover pancakes are kind of nasty. That's a good point. You gotta eat them fresh. I'm offering you pancakes. If it's good enough, she might actually want another one.
I don't want.
And she needs to eat. Bro, get you another one. I'm telling you. I'm probably. They're gonna go to waste if you don't. I'm saying, like, give me a moment. Can I get your break? Eat, fatty, golly. Yeah, I do love you. Yeah. It's a fair point. I will clean up the kitchen because you made me good pancakes. That's the only reason, though. Yeah. There's no other reason other than that. You got a lot of chopping.
Yeah, but we can save it like use it.
Yeah, or we could just make a really big pancake. We could for a while.
When I say clean up the kitchen,
What is it?
what?
So like all this is a lot of food, all the stuff. Clean up the table.
Look, this goes in a container. Do not leave it in this bowl and try to put it in the fridge. It goes in a container. Look at me in the face and say, I promise I'm going to put it in a container.
I promise I'm going to put it in the container.
You promise me right now.
Oh, hold on. You kind of messed up saying container there a moment ago. What do you define as a container, Carey? Does the bowl you mixed it in count, Carey?
No. Hey, containers are in that over there.
Okay.
Does it?
I will do that.
Also,
Yes, put a lid on it or it will go bad. Please.
Are you trying to rage bait me through my wife? I'm like, what are you doing?
Dip it in there, that would actually be really good.
Ooh, that would be really good. We have enough.
I know it's.
What do you think the phone's resting on?
I don't know what you use that.
Are you about to cut it like that?
Not.
No, it's a clean knife.
Hey, Dante, should we like totally write them a sitcom theme song for when Carey comes on?
Did you cut yourself? Or you just dropped the apple, that's it?
No, do you have like... Okay.
What are you doing?
Joshua, we need to, I don't know if you can do it or maybe I'm just Billy Alex into doing it. You need to get a bot that allows you to just slash play music in the call.
What's the warranty like?
Yeah, there are ways to kind of sort of do that, but Discord's kind of weird about that because of copyright nonsense.
I mean, I have a bot in my server that can do that.
Yeah, I can do
But then you have to cut it. But you have to cut it out of your recording because that's copyright.
Yeah, and I can oh no. What's going on?
Hey, that wasn't even a proper arm law.
And actually choke him. Cut it in half.
Okay.
That's all I wanted you to do.
Okay. Well. No, see now, huh? That's abuse.
I'm just giving you.
Oh.
You know what that is right there? That's domesticated abuse.
Domesticated abuse.
Domestication?
Domesticated abuse.
Oh, yeah. Good with that. I'll say one. You made such big pieces with the apple. You see, notice what I did there. I rage baited you and my wife.
I feel like Carey totally could just get some crab apples and eat them like a horse, just the whole thing.
I have done that.
I believe it.
My parents had crab apples. They're literally like this big, and you just.
Yep.
The grapefruit.
The country boy who read books.
You never what?
Had a crab apple. As far as
you said you never had fruit dip, and I was like,
he had fruit dip. All right, Joshua, you're a smart man.
I am.
Have you ever heard of cotton candy grapes?
Yes, absolutely.
Dante, have you heard of cotton candy grapes?
Yes. What does intelligence have to do with that? It's more experience.
He's never heard of them.
I believe it.
Who hasn't heard of cotton candy grapes?
He never. Jesse. Or
Jesse! Get alive!
He's missing out on life.
It's so weird.
They're deliciously extra sweetened GMO grapes.
Absolutely. Just as God intended. Man-made modified.
I love
man,
GMOs.
it's worth the diet.
I love GMOs.
What do you mean? They taste
I describe myself as non-GMO because I've never actually had any kind of medication.
Besides, he's going to finish it afterwards. Yeah.
I think you said about the fridge yesterday, and you just finished it.
I did all but one.
The potato soup that's bad. There's the chicken sandwich that you left in there that's bad.
I had an hour. What? A chicken sandwich. Oh.
Leftovers are
Okay. Okay. You're beautiful. Have fun.
So, Jesse, your performance was phantasmic, and I have the draft in the DM for later when you want to listen to it.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out whenever I'm in office tomorrow.
Dante really liked it.
What did I miss out? I thought it was
You made changes.
To be honest. Your performance of what?
You added to the description.
Wait, what? Performance of what now? I don't think it's my place to say. Oh.
It's not?
I mean, I guess it is. Yeah, Reed Jones in Guardians of Atlanta. Oh, I already knew that.
Yep, my story.
Oh, yes. I didn't know that's what was specifically the thing. My bad.
Yes. We're making a cool thing. We're making a cool audio thing. It sounds cool, and he's doing a voice.
Yeah,
and he did a good job.
I don't know how public that is yet. So, I mean, then again, we are recording, put on the internet. So,
I'm waiting.
Excuse me. We're waiting.
That was Jesse's voice?
Which one?
Someone said wait, and I was waiting.
Wait.
Dante, what were you asking? Dante.
Did I hear? I must have missed something. Was that Jesse's voice for Reed Jones?
Yes.
Oh, I have to go back and listen to it again. It was very brief and quiet.
Yeah, I may need to raise it up, especially on the second line. But I don't have a lot of headroom, and I really don't want the heavy choir to sound not right. So I got to mess with the EQ.
You sound like a freaking redneck, I guess. I don't know how Georgians sound.
They sound something like this right here. That's me just going into my Georgia voice.
If you talk like Sean Johnston, you'll get close.
It's not quite as twangy as Tennessee, right?
This is kind of sounds like more of a deeper redneck accent, something like that.
Deep redneck accent.
Yeah, I can do it.
It's a bit more Eastern than, you go Texas, something here, right? That's more of a Texas sort of thing. So a little bit more of a twang than Texas.
Josh, do a Cajun accent right now.
Which Cajun accent?
A diaphragmatic Cajun accent.
Well, what's going on right there, my friend? That's about what I can do.
It's better than mine. It's better than yours. Yeah. Do a nasal one.
Do what?
Do a nasal one.
Like Ray the Firefly? Because I can do Ray the Firefly.
No, more nasal. No, Ray the Firefly is more of a diaphragm.
Well,
talking about you gotta sound like this.
Oh, one of these kind of thing right here. That's one of the kind of thing you want to looking for.
It's still closer than mine. Yeah, it's not there. No, it's not there. Go ahead, hit him with the deal, Menard. Oh my god, bro! I don't know what to say. What you mean? Just talk about what you would normally talk about. Your conversation's gonna be the same. Yeah, bro, I don't sound like that. I said the conversation, not the pronunciation.
Now, my Georgia that I was doing, and
talk about the pancakes, how good they were. What was Miguel Menard, he sound like this, and when he talk about anything, it's kind of hard to understand what he's saying.
Okay, that's a bit like a throat nasal kind of okay.
Yeah.
So the Georgia I was doing is North Georgia. Obviously, the Savannah accent down south in Georgia is completely different, right?
Yeah.
And everyone hears Georgia and they immediately think of down in Savannah, where things are just a little more drawn out. But that's not like the whole state at all. Most folk talk like this. They talk up in North Georgia, this sort of a thing. Come on down to Chevy this and that, where you gonna get yourself, et cetera. That if you're country folk in anywhere but Savannah, that's basically what you sound like.
I was messing with the Haunted Cosmos. I'm in the Haunted Cosmos patron chat, and I was messing with the guys. But doing a really thick accent to see which one could pick apart what I was actually saying. It was rather entertaining.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Patrons are the the only one who was able to tell me what I was saying was a Canadian.
I can believe that.
I was like, that's not surprising, actually.
One of
Boston earlier.
No. I would constantly get people who were either visiting or moved down from Boston or New York who would hear just my normal voice as you're hearing it now and be like, yeah, you got like such a country accent because you say my family instead of my family. It's like
I did the same thing. If I got my family, nobody around here thinks I sound Southern.
Right.
But if I go, a lot of people are like, you must be a Cajun. And I'm like, I'm not. I am.
No, dude. Everybody.
I have one word for you. I have one word for all of you.
Mm-hmm.
Brother.
Brother's a good one.
How do you say brother?
Brother.
Brother.
Yeah, but like, do you put Do you put the emphasis on the first syllable or on the second syllable?
Usually first, brother.
What
Right.
did you say?
Brother?
No, not you, Dante.
What did Dante, what did you say?
Emphasis on the first syllable?
Bruh, there, or bruh, there?
Carey, it's pronounced syllable.
What? What do you...
Say
Oh.
custard.
Custard.
So getting good.
Oh, man.
Brother.
So let's see. What else has been going on? Had a good talk with John the other day. He said to say hi, Jesse. John Ramsey. Schleprock.
No, how's he been?
Pretty good, it seems. He's writing and starting to get more followers, and we talked a good bit about his story stuff, and then Daniel came in and Dante, and we had some good conversations about various things. It was pretty good. So yeah, I mean, things have been a little slim lately on the recording, partly because a lot of the Western folk aren't coming in, even though I made it later. I'm thinking of bringing it back sometime soon, probably after Jane, to like 9 my time instead of 9:30. Hopefully that'll even it out enough that we can get East and West again. So we shall see. What's been up with work?
Somebody compared this to... it was to... oh, sorry, I'm talking to Jesse. My bad. I just forgot. But they had... This is for everybody. I saw an interview, and they had like two Scottish dudes talking in like really thick accents. And I scrolled down the comments. Everybody was like, everybody was like, "This is literally the perfect comparison to Cajun accent." Like, because the way they were talking, like, nobody understood. They're like, they're speaking English, and everybody was like, "This is an average Cajun conversation in South Louisiana." And I was like, "What's cool?"
It really depends with Scots, though, because like there are dialects that are technically of English descent but are not English. Like the Scots language is actually like you can pick up 70%. We were talking about this, you and I, at one point fairly recently, but yeah, it's really crazy. There are phrases that they'll throw out there that have almost little to no
Just
bearing
random.
on English. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Cajun would be more of its own
we
language.
do that down here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Cajun would be more of its own language if they hadn't tried to beat it out of kids in schools, you know?
We still have our own language down here. We still speak a little bit.
It's dying.
Oh yeah.
Their efforts.
It's actually not dying anymore. A lot of the younger generation is wanting to actually learn it. Me, I signed up for classes. Well, I mean, okay, I had to think.
Dying anymore.
My cousin, he sings one of the Mardi Gras songs. Dante the Mardi Gras, and he has the most popular version in Louisiana. So I kept hearing it, and I was like, I gotta let that speak like my family, bro.
Yeah. I've done some Scots Gaelic, which is a variant. It's more Highlands and West Islands sort of a language. It's hardly spoken anymore, but I really just love the way it sounds, and that's kind of the one that I want to learn more of over time. I also took 2 years of Latin, so anything that's Latin related, I can pretty much kind of guesstimate like what they're saying, at least to like 40%. So like Spanish, French, that kind of thing. I want to learn more German too.
Oh my goodness.
But
You
yeah.
can't focus on more than one thing at a time, dude. Oh my gosh.
Who, me?
I'm sure he's not recording.
No, he's recording.
No, he's not.
I am, but I don't
Oh,
have
boy.
video because your screen is frozen.
Dude, bro, you're lucky.
I knew my screen was frozen.
Oh my
I was
god.
trying to read video.
I don't think that's true.
I don't even know how to get my screen back.
I don't know either. Oh,
I love
there
you.
you are.
Sorry, you were saying Joshua.
Oh, just that. Yeah, I'd love to learn some more German too. That's, but the big way I learn is songs. I learn a lot of songs. So
I had to speak to a lady in Spanish today because she was a cleaning lady, and I had to I fixed the trash compactor. And
How do you explain that to her? Like La Cucaracha? Like what did you do?
just looked at her like cucaracha, and she was like, ah. No, I needed some trash to put into the trash compactor to test it, make sure it was working after I fixed it. And she did not. I kept telling her like, hey, I need to put some trash in there. And she was like, whoa. She was like, un poquito English. Un poquito English. And I was like, un poquito español. She was like, ha ha ha. Un poquito English. And I was like, right, how do I tell this lady I need trash? And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I actually know how to say this. And I was like, soy poner basura en la compactadora basura. And she was like, she had like a whole revelation. She was like, yeah, she was like, oh. And she was like, okay. And she immediately grabs the trash bag and fills it up with some trash, hands it to me. And I was like, oh, feels so awesome. Now I gotta learn Spanish.
I know there's 2 Russian songs that I want to learn completely from memory. One is Katusha, and the other one is Sean Million Dollars, which is Dark as the Night, which is a name from. Huh?
You should speak louder. It's very big.
Oh, my bad. You said, Joshua, you want to primarily learn through songs, which I think is interesting because I do kind of the same with a couple Russian songs that I'm still trying to learn.
mm-hmm.
Which German songs do you try to learn?
German?
Yeah.
Well, one of the big ones was the anthem. Einigkeit und Recht und Freiheit für das deutsche Vaterland.
Wait.
Yes, that's one of our
do that tune
hymns.
again?
Yes, that's Austria. That's
Yeah,
one of our hymn tunes. Yeah.
God of Vengeance, O Jehovah.
Yeah. Psalm 94a, as well as glorious things of thee are spoken. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wait, that's the German national anthem.
It is, yes.
That's hilarious.
Post World War II, that's the German national anthem. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's incredible. I didn't know that. They took it from Lexington. Let's make it home from World War II.
Edelweiss has always stuck with me.
Which one?
Edelweiss. Edelweiss.
Oh, did you see the shower beer thing, Jesse, in the castle?
Shower beer.
Yes.
you need to find that video.
That's so funny. Did you see that one, Dante?
Yes, and I thought where was that again? Was that the memes?
Yeah, I put it in memes, I think, in the castle.
Yeah, I was trying to say, I was trying to make a pun on barbershop quartet because they had the B and the SH, but it didn't quite work.
I'm not
Gotcha.
racist fans. Ever cool thing. It is kind of cool. Well, yeah, the Nazi and we're gonna keep it cool, unlike yours.
Oh, we have Cajun, Abbott, and Costello.
Where is it right now? You can't. That's not rage baiting. It makes me want to punch you. That's called rage baiting, not a rage out of chamber.
I don't bite when I'm angry. I bite when I'm sad.
the difference.
Joshua, you want to just play a drinking game? Just take a shot every time Carey says rage meat.
Oh man, ooh, that'd be rough. I could probably do it with sake, but that's about it. Sake. Sake is good.
I always hear Tom every single time I hear that. I hear Tom Cruise screaming it in the middle of the night.
Why was Tom Cruise screaming sake in the middle of the night?
Have you ever seen Last Samurai? Yeah, he screams sake.
Yeah,
I like Mr.
He was an
Miyagi.
alcoholic.
I like Mr. Miyagi and Karate Kid going Banzai. Oh man. So how's work been for you, Jesse?
Pardon?
How's work been for you?
Oh, it's picking back up. We're getting a lot more web builds actually, so I need to diversify my strength in building spider webs, websites, which is pretty cool.
Go consult Ungoliant.
Consult Ungoliant.
Ungoliant?
I don't know. Did she craft
websites.
webs? I know Shelob did.
Shelob.
It's not spelled with a U. It's Shelob. Because she throws.
What does she throw? Sand?
Battles, obviously.
She lobs. She doesn't throw. She doesn't throw. She lobs.
Nope,
It's not
Dante dropped
Shelob.
off.
Why is your name Jesse if it only has one E of it in? Why isn't it spelled J-E-S-S-E-Y?
Some of them are. I literally just saw a website earlier that was a reference, and it had Jesse, Jessey.
What? People actually spell it?
Yeah, people spell it like that.
Or just going?
It was Dante. He left and rejoined.
The amount of ridiculous respellings of the amount of ridiculous spellings Casey always gets on her name.
No, that can be serious.
No, it's not. Phonetically, it is not.
Hey Siri, how do you pronounce the spider's name from Lord of the Rings?
I didn't hear you.
Siri. Hey Siri.
Carey, I bet you read it, and in your mind when you were a kid, you're like, that's Shelob.
At least I finished the books.
It's a good point.
You have no room to speak.
Oh, I have the correct pronunciation for you right here. Aragog.
What else?
He said Aragog.
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 Aragon?
Yeah, that's exactly what we're saying.
Yeah, Aragon.
Yeah, from Lord of the Rings. You could have counted with your...
No, bro, I had a knife in my
Aragog,
hands.
son of Arathog.
Oh, man.
Aragog. Four. Dearest Aragog, you will be missed.
Talking about crazy name spellings, Casey always gets her name spelled wrong. No one ever gets it right. And so it's just
What is
really
spelled?
My goodness.
her.
Is
So,
it K-A-S-E-Y? No.
nope. Hers is spelled K-A-Y space C-E-E. So yeah, it's a weird spelling. It's a weird spelling, but she gets C-A-S-S-I-E more often, which is Cassie, and it makes no sense. Like that's one of the most common ones she gets when she says Casey. She's okay with KC, like the initials. She does that sometimes to make it easier for people, but like she'll get really really weird crazy ones. I've seen K-A-S-I-E before. It's really nuts.
Say that. No, I'm trying to go here.
Say it out loud. I don't know what schemes you were up to, but I'm not saying it.
I don't know why you won't do it.
Because you won't.
I will.
Oh, yeah? I don't believe that.
But you say it first.
That's what I thought. I don't see what the problem is. It's say it. I don't want to. Why? You just seemed really hyperfixated. That's usually not a good sign.
You should start using that phrase more with Carey. I feel like it'll make him start thinking more. You seem really hyperfixated on this.
No, he already does that. I don't think of it more. It doesn't make me think at all.
Yeah, the one thing he doesn't hyperfixate on is how much he hyperfixates. That's the one thing.
Don't need to.
Oh.
To the fridge.
Oh boy.
Quit saying copyright song if you're gonna get Joshua struck.
Do what about me?
Hey, Joshua,
Yes.
I got into the recording business.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
I'm editing my own video right now. Well, not right now at this moment, but I've started editing video.
Very nice. What are you editing? Like your own stuff or other people's
I
stuff? Or
played
what?
a game, and I recorded it.
Okay. Are you gonna put it somewhere?
There's coffee playtime.
Okay.
Yeah.
See, the way he's explaining it doesn't sound as interesting.
It's not meant to sound interesting, so I don't make myself sound stupid when I try to use big terms when it comes to recording.
No, I don't mean about the recording. I mean the reason why it's interesting that you're playing it, because he's not affected by scary games at all, and it's just really funny to watch him play. Because
I'll send you a clip later on whenever the jump scare happens.
Okay.
If you heard that.
I kind of did.
Yeah.
I was also showing them my meme. Showing the people my meme.
Oh. I said that I'll send you that clip of the jump scare in the game.
Oh, okay.
Whenever like the big jump scare of the game happens.
Okay, gotcha. Cool.
By the way,
Josh,
I have
I'm
no
not sure
clue.
if you're aware, but you are not streaming at the moment.
I'm aware I'm not streaming.
Okay.
I'm recording, but I'm not streaming.
Sure.
I'm aware.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh boy. But yes, I did post
you
a meme
just
in
said-
the chat.
Oh,
I was just posting a meme in the chat and then pulling it up on the visual for people to see that later on. That's
oh gosh. Some people and their fetishes. My goodness.
right. Oh, that's a good one.
I'm gonna save that for later.
Oh, I want an extra caption on that one being like the 6 sick people from Epstein Island. Oh man.
was actually inspirational for like I think the Calamity song that it does with family. Oh, we can do yeah, but what song was that? Dante, Mardi Gras. Really? It was one of them. I mean, there's a lot more Celtic stuff, but it gave a good foundation for it.
You know, freaking people in Alabama get mad because we took
Because what?
their Mardi Gras.
Yeah, I know some people from Alabama around Mardi Gras season last year. They were like, "Yeah, we do Mardi Gras like crazy."
Yeah,
The way they do it is better than New Orleans.
they do Mardi Gras. They do Mardi Gras in Mobile, Alabama. That's because that's technically where it started. But at the time, it was still Louisiana, so it's not an Alabama thing. It's a Louisiana thing.
Right.
Regardless of what,
By a Louisiana guy.
they look. It started in Louisiana. Just because it started in a town that's not Louisiana anymore does not mean that it's not a Louisiana thing.
Like half of Alabama used to be Georgia too.
Yeah, Alabama just kind of sucks, so I don't know what they're talking about. Like, they were owned by like half of the country, or half of the states. Like, well, not actually, but Jesus, sure.
One of the cool places that I like to look at historically in the United States is the sort of pseudo state of Franklin. Do you guys know about Franklin?
I know Franklin, Louisiana.
Nah.
Says
Hold
about
on
it.
1 second. Let me see here.
brownie.
Franklin.
You want it?
It wasn't ever a state, but it was a territory. Franklin Territory. Let me see. Oh, let's see. Oh, maybe it was technically state at some point. It was the Free Republic of Franklin. It was a so like it existed from August 1784 to December 1788 before it was taken into Tennessee proper, but it's the northeastern section of Tennessee. And yeah. Mm-hmm.
Who's yours? I don't know. I'm listening, Josh. I'm sorry.
Well, I was just saying that.
I don't think you're listening, actually. Repeat what you said.
Yeah, Tennessee.
Yeah. Northeastern Tennessee. They
town, or not town, but area. Yeah.
So it was it says the creation of Franklin is novel in that it resulted from both a secession, an offering from North Carolina to Congress, and a session and a secession, seceding from North Carolina when its offer to Congress was not acted upon, and the original session was rescinded. So it became a part of North Carolina, and then they basically said we don't want to be part of North Carolina, and then they became part of Tennessee later on, but they were their own little state technically for like 4 years in that northeastern section of Tennessee in the 1780s. So yeah, they were an independent republic technically. So that's where Casey's family's from. Part of my family lived there for a while. Back after the Civil War, the Lings lived there when they moved down to the South after and during Reconstruction. And then I think Davy Crockett was born in what became Franklin. Very interesting spot. Yeah. That sort of Bristol, Johnson City area up there, all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
I thought so bad. Ooh, I know what this is. See, my wife's making sourdough. Again.
The corner of...
How do you feed it with flour and water. It's a living creature. It's got like a mouth.
It's a mushroom.
The 3-state border of North Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee is one of the prettiest in the United States. It's private land in that area, but just it's all mountains, woods, creeks, trees kind of thing. Very pretty.
Where's my wife's drink?
Carey, did you hear what I...
Yes, I heard you. Did you put my wife's drink in here, or did she come get it?
I don't know. What do you mean? What was your wife's... Oh, she probably got it. Got it earlier.
Oh.
When we came in.
My bad, guys.
Do what?
No, my bad. No, her Red Bull. Where'd it go?
Check with her. She probably has it.
When did she get it? She texted me to bring her drink.
Just now? That's interesting.
Weird. Our AC is currently out again.
No fun.
You can get it? Oh, it's cold in here. It feels so good. Is the window fogging out? No way. I just put a window unit. Oh yeah, I had to put a window unit in our room because the whole house is hot. It's 77 degrees right now. But
Yeah, I might turn ours on depending on how things go. Although it is dropping.
How cold is it over there? How warm?
Outside, technically, it's like 67. Inside, we're around 77. So we got some windows open and some
It's
fans
77
on.
in here, but it's hot.
We got some windows open and some fans on, and the bugs haven't all started coming out yet. So we may just leave that the way it is because we're, our house is safe without with having the windows cracked or whatever. But like, I don't know.
Yeah, dude, we cracked the windows for like 2 seconds and all the mosquitoes came in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like, actually, hey, bro, just don't worry about that,
Ours go
Leave it.
dormant
Hey,
for, if it's cold enough for like, months on end, then they'll be dormant for like a week,
Yeah.
as it warms up. But that's it. Like I know it ain't nothing compared to Louisiana or Florida because I've, been in Florida. I haven't been in Louisiana yet. But
Yeah, man, you gotta hurry up.
Oh, I know. I want to go. And
Everyone in the north is like the two reasons why we love Christmas is because it's the cold weather. Well, sorry, the 2 reasons we love winter is the cold weather and Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in the south, cold weather and Christmas is nice, but it's 99% mosquitoes dying and burning in hell.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Boy.
One of the best mosquito repellents is garlic.
Yes, it is.
So they are vampires.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, literally. Like, well, when growing up, we would just go in the garden and rub garlic or onions, garlic or shallots on ourselves, and we would we would play outside all day in the summertime.
Well, that's why all the kids
mosquito.
That's why all the boys in West Virginia that go out playing and stuff like that in the hollers and stuff, they always are eating ramps. They got all those ramps up there, and they just eat those like 24/7, and they don't ever get bit.
Yeah, because they can. If you eat enough garlic, the mosquitoes can actually smell it on you, like in your blood, when they come to feed on you, and it's kind of nasty, but they can literally smell it in your blood.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Crazy.
Yep. And it's only the females that are blood drinkers too.
Yeah.
So that
Well,
tells you a lot of females right there.
They're actually trying to breed mosquitoes that'll produce sterile babies and release them into the wild. They're basically trying to just make mosquitoes go extinct.
I do not object.
The only thing they really do is they spread pollen.
They single-handedly keep the windshield wiper business in business.
But not all the mosquitoes.
You better take that back right now.
No, we can actually get rid of all the mosquitoes without having to worry about pollen.
Have enough bees to replace them.
Yeah, but wasps and everything still exist.
We don't want wasps. We want
I'd rather wasps than mosquitoes.
What you mean you'd rather wasps than mosquitoes?
I would much rather wasps than mosquitoes.
Are you crazy?
Mosquitoes do not hunt you down.
Only the red
I'm sorry. Wasps don't hunt you down. They just kind of mind their own business until you bother them.
Yeah.
Well, most wasps.
Define bothering.
Playing with them?
Or wearing a black shirt?
No.
Yellow jackets around here are pretty aggressive. I ain't gonna lie.
Where'd you hear that from?
I don't know. I've heard it.
Or are you just making that up? Okay.
That's like a thing. Like darker colors, they perceive as threats.
Wow.
No.
That's not what I meant.
I didn't think about it like that, but wow.
I can't believe you'd think like that. Unbelievable.
Jesse.
No.
Are you
something to do with them? Like, so it's a different wasp. They don't they're territorial.
I don't know where you get your information from.
I remember this was years back. I was a kid.
Just like you told me that red cars have higher insurance.
Dude, that's gotta be real.
Dude.
Bill was just saying that a couple weeks back.
Dude, that's a myth. I looked everywhere for it. That is a myth. They can't even tell your car's color.
How do they know my color? My car's color?
Only by your registration because you gave it to them.
Yeah, that's how you get insured.
No. I didn't give them my registration. I gave them my VIN. Your VIN number doesn't tell you what color it is.
Fair enough.
Wow. Welcome to the real world, pal.
I think the wasp thing is still true. We know because I was chased by like 50 of them.
I grabbed a wasp nest by hand, and they didn't attack me.
I've also heard that if you get even if it's a paper bag, a fake wasp nest, put it around property, wasp will not be like
Bro, he's got some hair on him. He can't fly. Look in the living room. You'll see him. They got a crane fly that looks like he got a bunch of like dog hairs attached to him, and he can't like fly up. So he's like dragging along the ground trying to fly off. It's quite funny to watch. Oh my gosh.
My kids, that reminds me, just because of the long spindly legs, that reminds me of my kids absolutely love when they can find them picking up daddy long legs and just like carrying them around.
Did you know that daddy long legs are actually the most venomous species, but their teeth are too small?
Oh, classic.
And the quote unquote daddy long legs aren't even like real daddy long legs aren't even spiders.
Right. No, they're harvestmen.
They're insects.
They're harvestmen, yeah. Yep. Harvestmen are pretty cool. I like them. They're weird.
I like to like stick my hand in a whole nest of them and freak people out. They're like, oh my god. They're crawling all over my arm, and I'm like, don't worry. People are like, that's the most venomous spider in the world. It's gonna kill you. It pierces your skin.
Oh,
crazy.
Man. Now, have you ever actually come across? You probably have, but have you ever come across the two ones you got to worry about, the recluse and the widow?
Oh yeah,
yeah. Figured.
I've got bit plenty of times by black widows and brown widows.
Fun.
I got bit by a brown recluse twice though. I didn't notice it, but then all of a sudden I looked down and I had like a rotten hole in my thigh, and I was like, that's not good.
You got necrosis?
Yeah, I got necrosis in my thigh, bro.
Cut it out?
Who's they?
The doctors.
No.
What do you mean?
They didn't cut it out.
Dude, that's dangerous.
I cut it out. Cut it out myself.
It's been fun. I'm gonna a couple of my friends just hopped on a game.
All right.
And
It's just a rotten hole about that big in my
Sounds good,
thigh.
Dante. We'll see you, man.
It was fun. All right, good night, guys.
Man. Good night.
Later, Dante. I think Dante got creeped out by my necrosis story.
It's like the creepiest story.
What else have I done to my leg? Oh, when I actually stabbed it. Yeah, I got a scar because I actually stabbed it like
you Will
2 inch
Ferrelled
deep
yourself
hole in
from
my
Talladega Nights.
Oh, well, I was trying to cut a zip tie,
Uh-huh.
and my dumb self I was sitting by a fire, and I was like, well, like I'm just gonna cut the zip tie in the dark. And then whenever the zip tie popped, it went straight into my thigh.
Yep. I stabbed myself when I was 5 in my leg.
Yeah, but did you cauterize it yourself?
No. I was playing Zorro with my brother while my mother was pregnant and morning sick, and we were using steak knives, and I chased after him and had it in my left hand, and like just basically sliced off a hunk of Joshua thigh steak.
Yummy.
Did you cook it?
No.
Yeah, after I stabbed the hole, I looked down and I was like, oh shoot, I'm gonna get in trouble if my parents see this. And I can literally see like the individual like muscles every time I would like open and close my leg. And it was so nasty, I was like it was bleeding everywhere. So I took the tip of the knife and I stuck it in the fire. I said, screw this, and I just stuck it in the hole and cauterized it. And now I have a scar.
Yeah.
That was not fun. Don't ever do that.
Joshua, you know how sometimes you ask questions that border on like heresy and whatnot in theological topics?
Yeah.
And questions that like you basically know the answer to, but the reason you're asking those is because there's a similar topic that's ongoing in our current age that you want to address, and the best way to do that is to ask a relatively similar question, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
If you accidentally cut off a piece of your leg and you can't reattach it, is it wrong to cook it and eat it?
Holy, no. No, it's fine.
I don't know why you would, but okay.
It's just the reason why I'm not seeing it this way.
Is it wrong, Joshua?
Like I said, I don't know why you would, so I don't have an answer.
Would it be biblically speaking wrong? Or what are the Christian ethics here?
Well,
There's a reason why I'm asking.
well, the first thing that comes to mind is obviously you have dead skin cells. Is that the same category, right? Second thing is there blood? We're clearly not supposed to eat blood. Okay, so you cook it out or something like that. If you really want to go into the details, it gets into a strange quagmire that I feel is just as absolutely practical as how many angels can dance on the head of a pin. So I'm kind of like, whatever on that one.
How many angels can dance on the head of a pin?
That's a good question.
You guys know about that from Aquinas, right?
Yeah, Aquinas is interesting, dude.
Yeah, it's interesting that the Catholics follow him. But it makes sense, that's probably part of the reason why all their priests are celibate. Or at least one of the cases where they can trace it back.
Well,
this one
was a little
random
weird
guy
on that too.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking of Augustine. This is the second time I've done this in the past 2 weeks.
Maybe you're just retarded? I don't think it's 2 weeks, bro.
Aquinas was too autistic to be weird about sex. He just
Literally.
didn't care.
What are you looking for? Spoon. Okay, why didn't you just ask me? Spoon? You want a spoon, bro?
That's not. I'm gonna gouge your eye out.
I mean, that's what it seemed like you asked me. I mean, thought it was a little weird. Are you eating all that, bro? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you have a lid for that? Did you verify there was a lid for that before you started putting it in there? Okay. Are you sure that's the lid for it?
Yes.
If you were positive, did you try it to make sure it fit? Did you just assume?
Anyway, the
Jesse,
reason why
if
I
you
asked
cut
that
off
is
a piece of your flesh, would you put it in with what you're eating now? Anyway, go ahead. Okay.
So the reason why I ask that is because there's a practice where some women after giving birth will eat their placenta.
Yes, I'm aware of that one.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't think that's a good thing. Now, some of them will say that the case like, oh, it's protein and it's expelled from the body. And in nature, a lot of animals do it. And I think that's just a really bad hermeneutic.
Yeah.
I
wouldn't go so far as to say it's wrong. I would say you're a sad, strange little woman, and you have my pity. Farewell.
Yeah, it's like, I don't eat some more chicken. You don't need to eat your own placenta. That's a little strange. And some people might take it a little too far. They're like, well, I mean, anything goes, right? It's like, no, that's not. That seems. So the reason why, if it's not okay to eat a placenta, then is it okay to eat a chunk of your own flesh if you accidentally cut it out? Given that it's an accident.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I don't think so. I don't think either of those are okay. I don't think it's okay to eat human flesh under any circumstances. But you have to ask that kind of question to get to that kind of conclusion.
Right.
It's some really weird. They're really weird questions, but it helps give categories.
I'm happy with living by that conclusion. I don't know that I would excommunicate someone for eating their placenta. I would be like, that's really weird, bro.
Yeah.
You should read the Bible and make sure you're okay with that. Right.
If they were eating chunks of their legs, that'd be different.
Have you ever seen you've never seen The Office, right? Like you've never watched all of it the way through or anything?
No, I only watched the first season, and like every Office watcher is like, "Oh, that's the worst one," and it's like, "That's how you're supposed to get into the show." What do you mean?
It's a really good show.
And after episode 150, it's like,
I know. I totally get that, and I agree for the most part. The Office does get way better, but there's a really funny thing with Dwight where he patents a he creates an invention with a patent that he is submitting to get I forget how many it was. It was like one dozen patties. One dozen patties of ground meat out of a horse without killing it.
Wait, what?
This was on The Office, the TV show. So it's fictional.
Yeah, fictional.
Yeah. Right. But yes, Dwight patents it and tries to sell the concept anyway. But yeah,
another one of the reasons why it's important to ask this kind of question is because people are trying to people are able to like synthesize flesh from animals and whatnot based on their cells. They're able to clone some of them even. What if people start cloning human
that's
human
already
flesh
happened.
and start eating
That's
that?
already happened.
Yeah, that already. Yeah, exactly. As an idea, that sounds really bad because it is. So how do we deal with cases like that? The reason why the way we get to act with those is by asking if you cut out your thigh, can you eat it?
Yep. Just weird. I'm just like, nah. I'm with the Cajun. All the animals that you kill, you can eat those. You're good. I'm good with that.
They're not animals.
What if you catch a house cat?
A house cat? Well, if it's a house cat, it doesn't belong to you. That's stealing. That's a whole other sin.
No, I mean like a house cat is in like, you know what I mean? Like just a normal cat.
A domestic adjacent stray cat.
A domestic cat. Yeah. Stray cat. Stray cat. Yeah, that's the word.
I don't have a problem with that.
What about
that? I would say I would advise against that because you don't know for sure if it's not somebody who lives in the area.
Okay, but what if it's in the middle of the woods and you catch a domesticated dog?
A domesticated dog.
Yeah, domesticated is in like
it could be a hunting dog. Okay. If it's like a Chihuahua, then if it's a Chihuahua, it's definitely somebody who lost their dog.
But what if it's private property?
All of my
you shouldn't be doing it on somebody's
private property.
All of my understanding and what I'm saying is knowing beyond a shadow of a doubt. Everything Jesse's presented has been the shadow of the doubt.
Yeah, I'm like, somebody might have wandered onto your property with a dog.
Well, they're trespassing.
They're trespassing.
Don't shoot me either.
If you kill their animal, it's
not illegal though.
Oh my gosh!
You can actually,
and it's not illegal to kill your own child in most states. All right.
Yeah, but
it's your point.
Yeah, but a dog is not a child.
A lot of people
taking dominion. Mm-hmm. If I got a dog killing my animals and I shoot it, is that taking dominion?
Oh my god!
Is it taking dominion? Yes or no?
No.
Why?
You're not asking the biblical case. You're asking the legal case.
Yeah. Well, is it taking dominion though to kill a dog attacking my sheep?
Sure. Yeah. Absolutely.
So what if I catch it in a trap and eat it? What's the difference?
Did you eat the one with the sheep?
The one that attacked the sheep.
Right. I'm assuming you ate that one too.
Yeah. So what's wrong? Can I eat that dog, even if it's a domestic dog?
Well, sure.
Yeah. So that's all I'm asking.
Shadow of a doubt.
Yeah.
It's just all around not the greatest idea.
Why?
Domestic dogs not that good.
Who told you that? Who lied to you?
Look, I've heard it. Okay.
Where do you hear this from?
I don't remember.
Who tells you all this information?
I made it up.
Dude, I think you're schizophrenic.
All right, how many domestic dogs have you eaten?
3.
We're not talking coyotes.
3.
Okay.
You believe that, don't you?
I believe it.
I haven't actually.
Okay. You haven't eaten any?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet.
I don't like that last word that you put in there.
Hey, bro, if I catch a dog on a trap line, dude, when I say I'll eat anything I catch, anything.
Beyond the shadow of a doubt,
bro. Sorry.
Beyond the shadow of a doubt. I know there's a man taking a shoe.
You stuck your foot in the trap, buddy. That's it. You're on my turn.
All right, gentlemen, I got to get going and get on to a few other things before bed, but it's been fun.
Have fun.
Anything else, Jesse? You'll just get to me when you get to me on the song / the track. I guess we call it the track.
Yeah.
And love to hear what you have to say. I'm gonna send it directly to Alex because sometimes he doesn't pay attention to the little group conversation. So, alrighty.
Sounds good.
Talk to y'all later.
Later.
Good night.
You too can be a part of the brood of writers and poets at war. Just visit joshuadavidling.com/discord to join. If you're a true poetry patriot, you can support us on Substack and Patreon and get the recordings of all of our encouraging and strategic meetings, along with much more. Once again, all links can be found at joshuadavidling.com. Over and out.
God of song said